Hello my dear crafters, so welcome to my second video of my 2024 Halloween series. And today we're doing a treat box, actually more like a treat basket. And this is going to be really blow your mind because it's so fast. You see how short this video is. You can make one of these with a 6x6 piece of paper or 4 with a 12x12. So let me show you some of them. How you can decorate it. You can decorate it on the sides like this. Always have a handle. I have this little flower here because it's on her hair. You've already seen this die set here. I showed you before. It comes with these stamps, whole bunch of stamps that you can use here. I'll have the link below. And then here are the dies. Very simple, but great for your little boxes because you have one quick die to put together and then you can mass produce it. So I'll have the link below. So that's one for you to see. Here's another one using the same die. So the boy, the girl. So there you go. And again, here I use these little tiny ghosts here. If I find it, I'll have the link below. Again, I decorated on both sides. Let me give you another idea here. This die, you also have seen it. I think it was my first video for this series showing you all the dies that I'm using this year. I love this one for decoration. I've been making cards with this and they're wonderful. So I've used that. Let me just show you in case you haven't seen it. I'll have the link for that as well. It's a die that comes with a lot of options here. Great for shaker cards as well. But here are some more ideas for you. So you have this handle inside, you can't see it. I also have this little guy added to the back. I think it just adds a little touch. That's very nice. So that's another one. This one too, I added this spider web here and then the golden spider, and on the back this hand. I'll see if I can find this one too. I love this die that comes with this spider and this and the web, and these little hands is another one. Whatever I find, I'll have below, okay? Again, I decorated the sides because I think it makes a difference. I think this is my favorite box. I love it, and this is the one that we're making together. I'm using another die here that is from last year. And on the back, I had the Happy Halloween with a little bat over there. Again, it adds a lot. We have a hidden one here. And then decoration on the sides. And these are the two kinds of handles. I will show you how to put it inside and you don't see it anywhere. It's actually inside the box. So invisible, but you can also have it like this outside, which is faster, of course, because you don't have to put it in, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So that's the box that we're learning how to make today. You will love it so fast. You will mass produce it and you're going to make a lot of friends and a lot of kids happy. So let's move to the tutorial. So let's begin. For the box, the little treat box, you need a 6x6 piece of paper. I'm using a double-sided paper. I'm actually using the leftovers that I have, a few pages here of this great honeybee Halloween harvest. I got this last year, so if I find it online, I'll make sure to link it below, okay? But I wanted to make sure that I don't want to buy a whole bunch of paper this year and just use what's on my stash. But yeah, so here we are. You see how simple this is. So we have a 6x6 and we're going to zoom in. We're going to score it at 2 and 4. And then we're just going to turn it around and do the same, 2 and 4. And we're done with the scoring. And you see how easy it is to make. You're going to mass produce these, I guarantee you, because it's really, really quick to do. So we're going to now score fold the scoring lines. I'm going to use my bone folder just to make sure that it's all good here. Really burnish it. And all we need to do now is cut So we're going to cut here, 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 and here, where the scoring lines are, okay? Simple as that. And do make sure that you're going to cut at an angle here too. It really helps put it together if you do this on both sides, like this. See? So cut at an angle here and here. Same thing, always straight. These parts are straight because that's the front. And I'm going to show you how to do the handles inside, because that, you know, it's a little bit, takes a little bit more of a technique than just gluing it outside. But if you're in a hurry, outside is good. And actually, honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I don't think it does. You will see that both work just fine. So cut at an angle here, cut at an angle there, because when you glue it, when you fold it in, it really makes a difference. So straight here in the middle and at an angle on the sides. So that's that. And all we need to do now to make this box, look how easy this is. We're going to fold these flaps in, glue them, and then glue here, and you have your box. How easy is that? And so this is going, the middle one, which is the straight, this is going to just be the last one to glue. So we know that we're going to glue these two and these two. So if you want to put the handles in, this is what we do. So we know that this is where it's going to go. So I have my handle here. So these are two pieces of paper that are 6 inches. So you can use leftovers of your 6 inches too. And this is half an inch. And then you just cut this thinner, like 1/4 of an inch, and you glue it on the middle, in the middle here. So that's what we're gonna do. Of course, you don't have to do that. It doesn't have to have this detail here. This is just something that I think helps, you know, one of those little touches that really helps it pop. And now I have all the glue on my on my board here, my cutting board. So here we are. So we have that, and we're going, I'm gonna have to get this, all this glue. My scoring board has so much glue. I'm always trying to get it off, but always make sure to round it with your bone folder, break a little bit of the fiber. It just makes it easier. So here, so this is the inside. We're going to glue these two kind of as a sandwich like that. So we know that this is where we're going to glue. If you want it to be and not show the sides, so we're just gonna put a little bit of glue here, because then we're going to close over it. So there we go. Hold it in place a little bit, because this is what's going to happen. This is going to glue over, so you won't see it. Same thing on this side here, which is the opposite side. I'm going to make sure it's in the middle here. It is. Hold it in place, and then we're going to glue this part over it like that, and then this is going to be the last part. So we're gonna put some glue. We're just gonna put glue here on this side here. That's what's going to kind of sandwich your handle in. How easy is this, guys? And you can really make a lot and have a whole bunch of these little boxes. So there, and I use my bone folders to make sure, especially where the handle is and the like the corners. So right there and there. And then you know that that's what's gonna go here. Gonna do the same here. We have the handle right there, so we're gonna put some glue over the handle too to make sure that it stays in place, because you're going to fill this up hopefully with loads of candies. So there. I'm gonna do the same. Just press it in. There you go. And now the last part is this, and then the best part, decorating. I'm going to show you how to use all your stash and leftovers. I'm actually going to use something that like a die that I bought last year, and all the leftovers I kept it. And you're going to see how you can just use whatever you have. You can use ephemera, you can use these dies that I already showed in the beginning. And I will link below the video where I show these dies in more details. So there you go. We have our little box, and now let's decorate it. So I'm just gonna press this a little bit. I think this one was, oh no, it's good. So I have this is a leftover from last year. This makes like a lantern, you glue two, but we're going to use it to decorate the front of this box. So basically I am going to cut it right here. And then I'm going to cut the top too, because we're going to decorate the back part. Because I'm going to, see, I want this lady here going up like that, so that's perfect. So I'm going to cut this little tab here. We do not need this little, this is to make the lantern. If I do find all of these dies again, guys, because these are kind of old, but if I find them, I will link below. I know how frustrating it can be. So I know that I don't need it. I don't need this. So I'm gonna cut it. I just want this lady for sure to show. And then right here, I will just leave it a little more, and then I can just cut. So we're going to glue this in place. Let me just zoom in a little more so you can see what I'm doing. How cute is this? Look at that. So I'm just trying to use everything that I have from last year that I didn't use. So now I'm gonna press here to make sure that it stays in place. Get the excess of glue here off. And there you go. How cool is that? So I have a little bit of excess here that I'm going to just cut off. And yeah, so that's good. I think I'm gonna cut off this too. Yeah. So there we have that, and see the top again. I'm going to reuse. I want to use this top here. I'm going to maybe cut here. Let me see. I want this Happy Halloween to show right there. So no, here's what I'm gonna do. I think this is the best to do. Happy Halloween. So here's what I'm gonna do with the top. I'm just showing you ways to reuse your stuff. Yeah, so perfect. It's gonna be perfect for the back, this bat too. So I'm just going to make sure that it's aligned and glue that. So we have Happy Halloween on the top. It's perfectly aligned. I'm just gonna press with my fingers here, move everything away. And look at this. Oh, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. It's too close for you. So there. I'm going to cut the excess again. Maybe this is too much. Yeah, there you go. So we have Happy Halloween with the bat, and all using what I already had. And the front of, how cool is that? Very easy to make. Fast. I'm sure you're going to make a loads of these. That was a fast video, wasn't it? Yeah, let me just zoom out and show you a little bit more. Just use what you have. Oh no, let me finish, because I already had this right here, because I do like to decorate the sides too. Just a little touch, something simple like this. So I'm going to have a pumpkin on the back, right there on the side, on one side, and on the other side we're going to have this little guy here, a skull. So This is a hard word for an immigrant to say. Skull. I don't know, the sound never comes out right. So there you go. Good. So just to have something on the sides too, but don't have to. Yep, easy, huh? Easy and quick. Just get all those leftovers that you have of 6x6 paper. I will find some. If you don't worry. I'll always try to find some 6x6 paper and some Halloween dies for you, and I will have the link below. There you go. 5 to show you, give you different ideas. Thank you so much for your time. I bet you loved it because it was fast, wasn't it? Thank you so much. And a 12x12 piece of paper, you can make 4 of these. How cool is that? Thank you so much, guys, and you have a great day.